This is big exclusive news that is coming on India Today from Tamil Nadu now. Big positive news from the OPS camp. Sources say deal almost done. OPS meeting media in a bit. First exclusive news on the conditions that have been agreed by the OPS camp. That means Sasikala and family booted out. That's a done deal after many meetings and huddles. We've seen TTV Dinakaran also claiming to the media that if it's in the interest of the party, I will step down. Let me go across to my colleague Priyamvada, who's joining us with more details. So Priyamvada, what are the final outlines that we're looking at this merger? What are the conditions that have been agreed to?
Well, it's a big positive news that is coming in from the O Paneerselvam camp. EPS has finally relented. India Today, in fact, has all the details of the deal that has been done. Point number one, OPS will be made number 2 in the cabinet, which means Edappadi Palaniswamy will continue as the chief minister. But OPS could either be made a deputy chief minister or be given a very plump post in the cabinet. Similarly, Mapoi Pandeyarajan is also likely to be made as the minister. And the third condition is the resignation letters of TTV Dinakaran and Sasikala should be officially handed over to OPS before he joins in. And the most important condition, of course, will be the party will be led by O Paneerselvam. He is becoming the face of the integrated new AIADMK.
Okay, Priyamvada, be with me because let me recap this all for our viewers. Big points that you're talking about, big points which sources are telling India Today at this point of time. O Paneerselvam to head the party, point number 1. Point number 2, O Paneerselvam to become number 2 in the cabinet. That means it will be the chief minister, will be Palaniyasamy under the current arrangement. Point number 3, Mapoi could get a minister berth. And point number 4, as it's been played out in the media and earlier agreed by both the factions, Sasikala and family, to be completely sidelined. So this means both the camps are happy. But Priyamvada, what about the key fight over the portfolios? PWD, industry, finance, who gets that?
Well, I think that is something which will be decided in an MLA's meeting that is going to take place very soon. In now, a short while from now, India Today is breaking this news. First, there is going to be an official announcement coming in from O Paneerselvam at his residence. He will be making the announcement finally as to how the deal has been done, after which there will be an MLA's meeting. All the sections of the party, that is the EPS faction, OPS faction, all of them will be pacified. All of them will be given an important portfolio, as you rightly mentioned, Industries Minister, PWD. Also, the aim is not to disturb the present setup too much. And there were some 8 ministers who had come out during the crisis who will all be accommodated back. And beyond that, of course, people like Madhusudanan and S. Palaniswamy and Manoj Pandian might get an important posting within the AIADMK party. Is what
loyalists would be rewarded as well from the Paneerselvam camp. But Priyamvada, the big news is that Chief Minister will be Palaniyasamy. Paneerselvam is looking at the General Secretary post of the party, that means.
Absolutely, because they feel that the transition has to be slow and it shouldn't look like O Paneerselvam is power hungry and waiting to become the chief minister, because everything is still not over. There is some time needed for O Paneerselvam and EPS to settle together. The main focus of O Paneerselvam is going to be to rebuild the newly emerged AIADMK, to retrieve the 2-lead symbol. And also my sources are telling me he's going to be heading out on a tour across Tamil Nadu, where he will be touring across Tamil Nadu, meeting party cadre and integrating the party, because that's going to be the challenge of the AIADMK.
Okay, but Priyamvada, can we also see some eviction? Because there have been a loyalist of Dinakaran. The new arrangement will have no space for them. Could we see ouster from this new merged entity of certain MLAs who've been loyal to Dinakaran and Sasikala camp for now?
Well, absolutely. They will at least be kept at bay. They might not be immediately removed, because remember, MLAs, the numbers are very much important for the AIADMK now. They exactly have 138 and cannot 137 in fact, and they cannot afford to lose any number of MLAs right now. So all of them might be kept at bay. A constant check will be kept on them, and also there are not many AIADMK loyalist MLAs after all, is what my sources are telling me, because within the Shashikala family also there are different factions functioning.
Okay. Be with me, Priyamvada, because let's get some reactions as well. In T.S. Sudhir, senior journalist, consulting editor with India Today, also joining us. Sudhir, coming to you in just a bit. Also have Nirmala Periyar Swamy, who's from the OPS faction, joining us. Nirmala, when can we see the big announcement?
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. When are we seeing the big announcement coming off the merger from your party?
Pardon?
When are we looking at the big announcement of the merger coming out from the party?
Are you expecting now? See, we are open from our side and OPNR side. There is no demand at all except the probe of Amma's death, death mystery. And then Shashikala family should be completely expelled, not sidelined, expelled from the party. Completely, they must be out of party. Then we are ready to talk on anything. We are ready to talk. We are open. We welcome.
No, but officially, if the resignations are taken, that is acceptable to your camp. And is it acceptable that Palaniswamy remains the chief minister?
Pardon, Edapadi?
Yes, if he remains the chief minister, is that acceptable?
The talk should go on. No. See, the truth is, till today morning, nobody from that faction, opposite faction, contacted us genuinely, and nobody from that faction, they have had any type of conversation or negotiation, nothing. They are just telling the media, seeing the media, giving statements, one way or another.
So Nirmala, is the option of EPS retaining the chief minister's post acceptable to your group?
See, as a cadre, as OPNR staunch supporter, we need OPNR should be the CM, and also we expect he should be the general secretary. The general secretary also. That is the wish of the whole AIADMK cadre and the public. But talk, they can negotiate. They can, if they come forward to have talk, then it depends upon our senior leaders. But we expect Mr. Palaniswamy, our leader, should be the CM and also the General Secretary.
Okay, Nirmala, we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining us. Okay, thanks for joining us. That's the first word coming in from the OPS supporter. We want him to be the Chief Minister and General Secretary of the party as well. So, Sudhir, coming to you, as we're getting the news that a truce formula has been reached, EPS to be the CM, OPS to be General Secretary, does this look tenable?
Well, I'll tell you what happened between 3 o'clock and early this morning. At 3 o'clock, when KP Munnuswamy, the spokesperson for the OPS group, used rather harsh language for members of the Palaniswamy camp, that kind of shocked many people, including the people who were trying to mediate between the two factions. They felt that that kind of harsh language, almost bordering on arrogance, is going to spoil the entire merger process. That's when the phone lines were worked, and the OPS camp was told in no uncertain terms that they need to take it easy, that it cannot be making a case that no merger is possible, because there are people who want the two factions to come together to present a united AIADMK face, which is why since this morning, many of their spokespersons are speaking in a more conciliatory tone. What we are told by our sources in Chennai, in Delhi, that the conciliation formula is that EPS continue as Chief Minister while O. Palaniswamy will be made the General Secretary. This is not likely to make the Palaniswamy camp too happy, because they do not think the General Secretary post will really serve much of a purpose. It is a ploy to undermine Palaniswamy for all that he has done in the last 2 months. So there would be some rumblings in the Palaniswamy camp if that is the final formula that is worked out.
So that could be a sticking point in this merger formula that is set to be announced. Thanks, Sudhir, for joining us. Thanks, Priyamvada, for this exclusive news.